This is Culture on Tap with Dell and Xavier. This is our Tuesday reminder that we have our podcast coming out tomorrow at 2 p.m. and our YouTube comes out at 4 p.m. We'd love for you to join in, subscribe. Remember, we're trying to hit 500 in the month of April of subscribers, so make sure you click that link. And it'll be part 2 of Church Hurt, so we want you to join in on that. But right now, we're going to do Get to Know You. What do you have for us today, Range Joseph Armitar?
Oh, wow.
He middle named you.
Sure enough.
This is serious.
I'm in trouble now. So today's Get to Know You, it's a little different. I like it. We've never done one like this. So what is something that you do not enjoy or like that is quite popular? So,
am I starting?
Sure.
Okay. So, I wouldn't say I dislike it. I would say I tolerate it. I am not, and I just thought about this. I'm not a fan of pizza. Like I could go without.
But you don't like Italian food.
Well, that's what I was saying. I would never, like, if you said let's go eat somewhere, an Italian restaurant, it's never ever going to be my choice.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I can eat there. Like I can find something to eat. I do eat Italian food. I do eat pizza. Like I do like traditional Chicago and Chicago style pizza. I just came back from New York. I had that. I enjoyed it. But like, if you're asking me, like, let's just get like pizza from Pizza Hut, and my family loves pizza, I don't want it like at all.
So New York or Chicago pizza?
They're vastly different. I would say for me, Chicago.
Okay.
I love a Chicago deep dish, and it is because what we call deep dish here in Texas is not
It's different for
it's
sure.
vastly different. So yeah, I would say Chicago, but I'm telling you right now that New York floppy pizza
It's amazing.
it's good.
That is pizza.
And here's the funny part: as much as I don't like Italian food because I DJ weddings, that all we ever had. Like this weekend,
It's
I
easy.
had
Spaghetti, chicken Alfredo.
lasagna and chicken Alfredo 2 nights in a row, and this probably doesn't help my case on not loving it. So I don't love pizza.
Yeah.
Ever.
I would say
Okay.
mine is a toss-up between two. I'll just quickly mention both of them and try to get out of the way because I might get hit or y'all might get hit for the sake of being around me. But I've tried. I don't like Harry Potter. I don't like it. The movies, nothing. Y'all tell me about Harry Potter Land and Universal. There's absolutely no intrigue.
So I will say this: Range doesn't like Harry Potter either, but
No.
Harry Potter Land is.
So yes. So I like we talked about before.
He doesn't know 3 names of 3 characters.
No, I know Harry. Well, and what's the ride? The
Hagrid's?
I know Hagrid's because the ride at Universal.
That's amazing.
Oh my gosh!
It's the best roller coaster.
Best roller coaster, like overall best roller coaster I've been on.
I would agree.
Yeah, it's amazing. So,
But you don't like
yeah.
you don't like anything to do with the books or the movies.
No books, movies, none of that.
And I, don't get me wrong, I enjoy it thoroughly. However, I'm a late bloomer to it too. Like I think on a plane I saw the 3rd movie and liked it and went back and watched all of them. But I'm not as Harry Potter as some people, but I enjoy the movies. We watched them
Before y'all go to
Yeah, we usually watch it at least once a year at Thanksgiving time because they're Christmas movies.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, but I don't like Harry Potter, and I've tried. But just this past year, that's how I was with Lord of the Rings, and then Lauren and I went back and watched them, and now we like them a little bit more. So maybe that'll be the case.
They're long though.
They're freaking long as crap.
Like there's so much you can cut out.
Yeah.
Like I love them in theory.
What, the Lord of the Rings?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hobbit too, man. It's like, come on.
I haven't got on the Hobbit train. But also,
You have no idea what we're talking about, do you?
No.
absolutely not. That didn't surprise me. But also, my second one that's tied right there for Harry Potter is the Houston Astros.
Okay, that's not okay. So what did they do to you? Okay, I understand your
It's just Houston.
your
It's Houston.
theory.
Houston sports teams in general, but the only one that is worth mentioning at this point are the Astros. Now,
And now
I
you're
like.
being petty.
Am I lying?
I'm just saying.
Okay, so the Texans were last in the NFL this past year, and currently the Rockets have the worst record in the NBA. So,
I'm aware.
and
I thought they were good.
Steven Silas, their coach, was caught crying the other day because they're so bad.
So
So I'm just saying the others aren't worth mentioning.
You're
so
right.
that's why I'm saying the Astros, who are coming off of a World Series, and everybody's all, Astros this, Altuve that, Bregman this, Air Jordan that, and I'm just like,
So you have somewhat, if you want to call it logical reason not to like the Rockets.
Houston sports in general.
So I'll give you this, because I'm not from here. I will say Houston is some fair weather fans, bro. Like if you go to New York, they down for life. Boston,
Good or bad?
even Chicago.
Yeah.
Like they like both. Every time I've visited those cities, like there's a game. Like even in New York, like it was a Rangers game, and like everybody's out.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm like, y'all love your teams. Houston, we ain't about that life.
Yeah.
Like,
I haven't
we've-
seen
I mean-
the Rockets jersey since Harden.
Well, I mean, even like we've won 2 World Series in the last
5 years, 6 years.
5 or 6 years, and there's really not that much up in the city talking about it.
Yeah.
Like, there's not a lot of billboard. Like, there's
Yeah.
stuff here and there, but like, so
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I am an Astros fan.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care for either of the other 2 teams.
Yeah. So
I don't dislike the Rockets.
yeah. So
They
yeah,
don't. They
I
don't play
know,
basketball right now.
In the comments, I may be getting stoned, but it is what it is.
Yeah, it happens.
What about you, Range?
So mine actually may hurt some feelings in this room.
Oh, here we go.
I didn't know we were doing fun fact on range on Tuesday, but here we go.
One, or I guess same kind of couple or whatever. I do not enjoy the whole crawl, if you want to quote unquote crawl scenario with like bar crawl, restaurant crawl, downtown crawl.
Yeah, you didn't enjoy that.
Yeah. Or basically, I can't say that I don't enjoy going to new, like big downtowns or whatever, or cities. But repeatedly going to the same one, it's really not for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's my.
You got it.
I mean, I don't even understand. Like, first of all, like, what is not fun about going?
He said, I don't really like the crawl.
Basically, I don't like anything that you plan for us to do ever.
But that's not correct because I enjoy going with y'all.
No, you don't.
No, you really
No,
don't.
you don't.
Because you
You-
impatiently.
you-
So this was going to be a
okay.
fun fact with Range one time.
I tolerate it.
Let's just be honest. He doesn't like the city
No.
at all. Like,
No.
I took him to Chicago. We walked up to this really cool bar, and it was crowded.
Very crowded.
And
Like, unbelievably, they had a line outside crowded.
And he turned around and looked at me and my brother-in-law, Michelle and Jessica, and with his grandpa stern voice goes, I'm going in here to the bathroom, and when I come back out, I'm leaving with or without you. And I was like, whoa. Like,
No, yeah, absolutely.
but like, I
And
get,
I'm sure you can imagine how that went over with Jessica.
well, yeah, because we went down there with the purpose of going to a bunch of places.
Yeah. Yeah, so
So what is it? So I guess my question is, do you go trying to be there for your wife because you know she likes it?
But you, in the midst of it, is clearly not being there for her because
well,
you
you know-
acting like
we've already
Grandpa, you acting like
established-
Stinky Pete
Yeah.
from Toy Story 2.
Yeah.
but we've already established that I am not a good actor.
This is true.
So I guess my question is, what part of it don't you like about, like, okay, if it's like a food crawl, like let's say we decided, which I would love to do this with everybody. I've done this with my family multiple times, to hit 5 or 6 food trucks and share. We all share food, so you're not just like getting full. Why does that not appeal to you?
I don't really know. Maybe
And do you not like Epcot?
I do. And
I mean, that's literally a life of crawl.
right. No, I do, but
And it's crowded.
And
It is.
you enjoy going to visit all the different hotels at Disney.
I do.
Explain yourself, Rain.
I don't know. I can't explain. Maybe it's the
Is it you so your fun fact is you hate Houston.
maybe so. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that.
I hate to ask
Yeah.
those too. So
Maybe
Well, no,
that's what
I mean,
it is.
but you didn't like. It's weird to me because you said you were glad that you visited Chicago, but your face did not say that you were
No, I
glad.
was glad that I've visited. I've never been there before.
I was
and
trying to
I probably
30
will never
minutes-
go back. I actually I don't know. I have to make it a point to never go back again, because I got a parking ticket.
You did.
I did.
Yeah.
you ain't pay for it.
No, I ain't paid.
Oh wow.
You did.
Yeah. So there's that.
I will
There's,
say
there's
it was
one
an,
reason
it
not
was
to
an
go back.
unjust parking ticket. I will.
Absolutely. Yeah.
It was not right.
Yeah. But anyway.
But even Seattle, like we went to Seattle. You don't.
Oh yeah.
You don't have to visit there again either.
No, I'd seen it. We went there. It was cool, but I don't need to go back.
Wow. I thought he was going to say when he said.
Could you
feelings-
imagine-
I thought he was going to say, "I don't like Haunted Mansion," or
if
"I don't
he-
like Small World."
if-
I thought he was going to say something like that.
We're gonna have
No.
another problem. So, because you've been, can you imagine him in New York City?
Which
Absolutely
and
not.
that's like I want to go to New
No,
York.
you don't.
One
No,
time.
you don't. You don't want to go. It will. You will end up hurting someone.
I want to see him in New York City.
Hmm.
We have ranted. So
But, yeah, we're
so
way off.
way off.
My
So
bad.
again, tomorrow we have our episode 2 of Church Hurt coming out. 2 p.m. is podcast. 4 p.m. is YouTube. So glad you're here with us. And don't invite Range to go on any type of crawl with you ever, because he is going to not act well, but his wife would gladly go.
They
So
just take so long.
thus the word crawl. So again, see you tomorrow, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe.